Hello everyone, it's Lash again. Like I said, this is the second video. Uh, this topic I want to discuss and think that needs to be discussed is bullying and bronies. First topic will be bullying. Now, a lot of you probably out there thinking, well, Lash, I don't see any bullying going on in the furry fandom. Everybody seems to be getting along just fine. As much as I do see that as well, I do see that a lot of people do get along very well. But it's that there is bullying. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Just because it is not happening to you or somebody that you are close to doesn't mean it's not happening. That is the problem with bullying. Is effective. It's not directly at somebody, then it does. No one seems to acknowledge that it is bullying. They think it's all fun and games, or the big thing is it's boys will be boys. But when does that cross the line? Is the topic I want to bring up. Me being a former bullying victim, and even being 25, 26, I'm still bullying. So I know a great deal about it, and I know for a fact that being bullied, you have sort of a thick skin once you start growing up. You realize that you know when it's a joke, but then you know when it's not. You know it's gone too far. And I believe in the furry fandom, we've crossed that line several times. We have furries that have crossed that line and continuously do so and proudly walk around with the title, oh, we are trolls and we love it. That's not cool. That's not okay. At least in my opinion, that's not okay. And we really shouldn't allow it. We're a family, we're a community. We have a common interest. We're furries. We love making anthropomorphic animals, making characters that represent us and represent not only the our personal sides, like what we love to do, what our hobbies are. In some cases, there are some people that have personas that reflect their jobs, their careers. Then we also have that, bedroom side to where it's only a one-on-one where I'm giving you a glimpse of what my, you know, fetishes or kinks or whatever I like to do in the bedroom are. But there's a point in which people take that and start picking it apart. But like to the point where if they find something that is like, well, I don't like that, I don't understand it, it's now we have to harass. Now we have to, insert bully. And my question is why? Why do we have to bully each other? Don't we get enough of that from the outside world? Don't we get enough of that from the people who aren't furries? They can't understand why we are furries. So why do we do it to each other? We're a community, we're family. Yeah, there's going to be poking fun of. There's going to be a little dysfunctional part. But it's like, again, why? You shouldn't bully people that way. You shouldn't even. If we have this common interest in a fandom, there really shouldn't be any bullying or harassing. You know, if you're poking fun at somebody as a joke, as long as the other person knows it's a joke, it's fine. I do it all the time. But the moment that you realize, and you really need to be sensitive about this, once you feel that person is getting uncomfortable and you feel like you've gotten near that line, you need to stop. You really need to just cut it off. Like, I'm stepping into a boundary, I'm stepping over a line, I should stop. It could really hurt this person's feelings. With that being said, the next topic of which, and a lot of people can agree on this is Bronies. Should they or should they not be in the fandom? As you can tell, I am a Brony. I believe we should be. We're just another extension of the furry fandom. We take the anthropomorphic animal types, but we put them into a cartoon show that really expresses life lessons that I believe we as furries should really look into. The truth of that show is it's teaching you friendship based on non bias and differences. There are, especially in the main six, the characters and the main characters of there have so many differences in character flaws from each other, but yet they still come together as friends. And I believe if the furry fandom just watch that show, not just will like it, but get the message that it's trying to convey that we have our differences. We have different likes, dislikes, hobbies, even go as far as kinks. But should that really stop us from being friends, being friendly toward one another? Yeah, you may have a past fight with somebody, but let it go. Unless they murdered somebody of yours that you loved, let them go. If this is a petty fight, let it go. If it's a petty argument, let it go. You don't necessarily have to be friends with them, but be acquaintances. Be at least, I guess the term would be civil. You don't need to like the person. You don't really need to be friends with them, but respect them. They're furries just as much as you are. And I know it's easier said than done. I'm having a problem with that, but I generally try to treat everybody the same. They're all friends. I may not know them. They may not be my bestest of friends. But if you're a furry, you're a friend. If you're a furry, you're considered packed to me because you're part of the community that I am in. So therefore, if somebody bashes you, they are bashing me, and I will stand up for you. I will go to bat for you. And I believe that's what we need to do here. It is not poke fun or harass or bully the furries that are bronies because they're still furries. Just because they like this show, the Milo Pony show, doesn't mean that they don't have a right to be here as well. Yeah, you may not like bronies or the Milo Pony stuff that you see on FA. Don't look. Don't talk about it. We're not gonna rub it in your face that ooh, look at this Milo Pony stuff that we got. No, if you don't like it, we're not gonna show it to you, but we're not gonna stop. I mean, if you have a problem with this is a common thing. Is a problem with it's a kids cartoon, guys. Digimon and Pokemon are originally kids cartoons. Yet nobody complains or moans when they see Renamon porn or Pokemon porn or suggestive Pokemon or Digimon art. So if you guys can handle that, you can handle a My Little Pony picture of a pony character, whether it being from the show or an OC character in a suggestive picture. You can deal with Renamon and Pikachu or another kid's cartoon from your childhood in a provocative picture. You can deal with a My Little Pony one. It goes back to that lovely internet browser's feature, the back button. Hit it, or don't even click on it. If you, it tells you it gives you a thumbnail, and it gives you the title of the picture. If anywhere it says My Little Pony or something you don't like, delete it. Don't click it. If you don't like it, why click it? That's the thing. Um, Respect and tolerance, guys. That's what we need to bring back to the fandom. Is respect and tolerance. We all are a family. We're all part of the community of furries. So let's respect and tolerate one another. You don't necessarily have to like everybody in this fandom. I know it's impossible to love and like everybody, but you can respect and tolerate and show it. of people in this fandom that have certain things that they like that you don't. So you gotta do. All right. That's the thing. So I want you guys. Now it's your turn. I want you guys to tell me, what do you think of bullying and or bronies? Just tell me in a comment. Tell me on FA. Tell me in a journal. Tell in my journals, or tell me in a note. Hit me up on Skype if you can. What are your thoughts? And I guess the major question I want to ask you all is, how do we stop bullying? How do we stop the internal bullying in this fandom and bring us closer together so we can be that close knit furry community family to re strengthen this? All right. I'll be looking forward to your comments, your journals, your notes, anything. And for my next video, don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll be looking around. You guys got a topic? Put it down there. Let me know. All right. Deuce.